So, just as a quick recap of what happened last time, we were all spending some time in the skyship that Lulu has graciously provided us. And as the night went on, there was a voice that was calling from the top of the ship. Feel an ethereal body. Decided to follow that voice. Very familiar one. Though the dread of facing evil Willow once more really tried to hold you back, still went in to save your comrade. Upon going through the portal that was summoned by who you know now as Silverdime, they proceeded to provide you a chance to help Willow with a ritual. This ritual that they mentioned, as there was a ritual that's going on to prevent something from coming out of a card that was summoned, that was being summoned. You all eventually made sure that it was stopped with some cunning rolls, some cunning uses of the cards that were there. Funny enough, you managed to stop the ritual. You learned that Willow isn't exactly being all too truthful, but maybe because they're not willingly giving them out. Silver Dime has offered to answer some questions about the whole thing, and each one of you has received a boon of sorts from the cards that you picked during the ritual. You should see them all on your journal, assigned to each one, and you all come back to the tent where Silver Diamond will stay during their time here in the Mindscape. And that is where we begin. As you all enter through the small tent, but as you walk in, it's a very familiar layout, as if it was the spider web, but a lot more Willow. Silver Dime is there. I believe Lilkia had the nothing card. Snick had the watery card. Gorm had the windy. Raziel had the create. Valorant had the flame. Damon had the woody. Oh, sorry, Gorm had the windy. Valter had the sleep. But yes, this is your time to rest a bit, and you have any questions about exactly what happened, why there was something being summoned, why is Willow being somehow connected to it, or if you just want to take a rest and move on.
Perfect.
When Silverdime sees you come in, says, "Well, hello. This is where we are. I changed it a bit so it's a familiar setup for all of you. Maybe not Snake, but feel free to take some rest, get some food. We're all stocked. Alcohol is," and then looks at Valor, "exactly where you think they are, and I got the good stuff."
Thank heavens.
Yes, imagine the one that you got in your stash, as it were. All of them, all for you, but there are no labels. Once you pick up one, the bottle knows exactly what you want.
I need this in my life, please.
Should you wish to want some company, I don't think I can provide that service, but should you wish to imagine it there, mayhaps you may feel some sort of presence that will allow you to explore your imagination.
This sounds like a funny word for drugs.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
There's a Silverdime cups her hand and messages Damon. There's a body pillow there that of a very familiar shape that is somewhat animated. Have fun.
And he's going straight for where he knows his room is.
Yes,
Snick.
Voltaire.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna try to give you a hug.
Oh,
Aw.
I'm small. Okay, let me go up to your level a bit. And then goes into a hug. Odd. I thought you'd be warmer. Oh, and oh, sure. I guess.
I just wanted to see if I could touch you.
Oh,
If you were an actual being.
I appreciate the concern, but yes, I'm all natural. I am here. Well, technically, as long as I'm here, Willow will always be there.
So you and Willow are one?
Yes and no. I am the original. Willow is simply a byproduct.
Will you be taking over again at some point?
It will take a while because I am busy with the Moirai. The Moirai. And the Moirai are essentially, they're the ones who pull the strings. I measure it. Oh no, I got the other around. Willow technically here is the one who pulls the thread. I, Silver Dime, create that thread length, and the Moirai decide when to cut.
Can you spell that for me?
Moirai. Moirai is Moirai. The Moirai.
Okay, thank you.
I missed the A. I was close.
Yeah.
So Willow pulls the thread, and the more I cut the thread.
And I measure how long that thread is. Yes. But all of them came from me. A being came in, essentially split me into three, disrupted the natural balance of things, and, well, you've seen Evil Willow. That is the bastardization of what we three represent. Their name is Ploshepos, the avatar of this being that split me into three. They
And
are the
that's
ones
who we're trying to slay in here.
yes,
But we have to
but oh,
find some kind of weapon first.
yes.
Do you know what weapon we're looking for?
I do, but now's not the right time to reveal that to you.
How are we supposed to
Though
help
in
you?
the neck, it's fine. The main thing is I can control majority of things here in this world because I created it. This is my realm. But this corruption that is the dark version of Willow, Clochefos as you would, is an avatar of this evil creature. You know this creature, actually. It's one of the ones, well, let's just say there's a very personal connection to you, Voltaire.
That one of the
From
ones
what I
that was
remember.
in my head.
Perhaps. Which is why I bestowed Willow the power to protect it from you. I gave them the skill to block it.
Thank you.
But it's been sealed for now. The reason why I had to summon you here is because the dream card is where Clochefos resides. That is the card that's been trying, that we've sealed here to never be summoned because of, well, if they get unleashed here, the avatar or whoever this creature is that represents this avatar will come into your world faster than intended.
Is it something we can allow to come into the world and then just slay them?
Oh,
Or what happens if Willow dies? Do you all die?
that is a very good question, and something that I'd like to tell you, but I think in terms of the dramatics of things, it's better for you to find out what happens if Willow dies.
I don't
But
plan
I'm
on.
sure you wouldn't let him die.
I was gonna say I
They
don't plan on letting that happen.
good. They made a promise to quite a few of you. And so far they've kept their word, and I hope you honor yours in protecting them as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, about that, you might want to uh, double check those Ludeoganites that you're having. I s- I really urge you to not, and it's like wink, wink, nudge, nudge, not break off pieces and combine them in your rifle. Don't do that ever. No, don't. The combinations themselves are going to. Oh, you don't know what's going to happen.
We don't have a
Try
rifle
the
now,
thing.
do we?
I don't think Lulu gave the rifle up.
Oh, they didn't. Okay, my
No.
bad. Okay, well, it's the same.
I'm trying. I said I've done a few random things. I know
Mhm.
if you throw them at things and throw them hard enough, they explode.
Mm-hmm. But if you try two at the same time, who knows what the effects are going to be?
Yeah, that'll be fun adventures.
All right. Lilkia, Raziel, are you feeling all right? I guess I should apologize to everyone. This Clochefos, they were the ones who abused their, your personal information against you. While it's not my fault, it is still a vision of what we represent. I'd like to humbly apologize for that. As the younger humans would say, not cool. It is like taking the L. I don't know what they mean by that, but I will take the L for this one.
I guess while everyone is talking to Silver Dime, Nick is going to kind of like walk up to Lokia because I'm assuming that Lokia has like a look on her face of like I know this place.
Yeah, for sure.
So Snick is going to like kind of like walk up and like tug on her sleeve a little bit and be like, "Where are we?"
She's gonna look at Snick. Some weird version of the spider web, if you know who we are.
I think I heard of them.
It's a guild I'm in. This looks exactly like the place I used to live.
You don't live there anymore.
Look is gonna shrug. I'm not quite sure about that. It's
Why are you so unsure? I mean, I know where I live.
it's complicated. There's nowhere I've called home in a very long time, and I don't know if this place is home anymore.
Well, all right, I'm gonna go find the booze.
If you make a awesome like two-handed, axe in your world here, and we go back to the other world, would we still have it?
If you think that you're going to create some world-breaking item from my world, you'd have to ask for my permission for it to leave. I'm more than happy to let you leave with it, but do remember what Willow said the first time you met them. We are Fae, and I would love a bargain. So that bargain must be of equal value of something you'd like to create or to take back.
I'm good for now.
Oh, come on. Where's your spirit? Where is your curiosity?
The curiosity was asking in the first place.
I mean, I could always take your curiosity in exchange, or not. Oh,
Well, only if you fill it with answers. Otherwise, my curiosity has gotten me a long way in life.
well, then is it? Ah, now I want your curiosity even more. But now is not the time for it. Maybe tomorrow. Enjoy the night. For now, at least. Let's hope you all don't have dreams of whatever it is that's here. I won't allow such things. You're in my protection right now. Valor and Instinct, you hear a voice somewhere from the bottles. Bottles start talking to you.
I don't know if I'm too drunk or not drunk enough for this.
Keep drinking. Keep drinking. You chose the right one. Keep drinking. Keep drinking. Yeah.
You know what? You're right, weird creature. I am gonna keep drinking.
Let's just hope Valerie doesn't cut off another finger.
Hey, I'm not trying to impress anyone.
Not even Snick?
No,
Wow, rude. You don't care about Snick's opinion of you?
Nick knows what he's dealing with.
Does he? He doesn't even really know you guys.
Good. Why would we be a secret organization if everyone knew us?
He's just in it for the free beer or wine or whatever.
A truly worthy cause.
Lilkia, Gorm, Razael, is there anything you would like to do during this period of respite?
Well, Raziel will go have drinks too, but he's also exhausted.
Drink to your heart's content, Razael. Gods know that you need it. And for what it's worth, the one chasing you can't hurt you here. I can give you my word on that.
Well, that is good to know.
Go enjoy yourself, take some rest. If you need any particular items for any rituals, let me know. Maybe I can source them for you. You really did a number on me when I connected with you know who. Hopefully, it was enough to give you some clarity on your situation.
Did you happen to speak with them?
Oh yes, definitely. It was an interesting conversation. I never expected Saloon to be that butch.
Well,
Sweet
with
way.
that he will kind of just follow the others.
Gorm, anything in particular that you'd like to do?
No.
Gorm, there is some woodworking tools in your room if you'd like, and some room where Ted's room used to be. You can whittle around if you'd like. Booze, of course, are there. Just think of it, and then a bottle will somehow magically appear itself to where it needs to be, to whatever drink of you'd like. Just make sure to think of water at some point, every few sips or so.
Okay. Will do. Which room was Ted's again?
Lilke, you feel a tap behind your shoulder, and it's Willow.
She's gonna spin around like all like caught off guard, like jumpy.
Hey, I can understand the reaction, and I told Silverdime not to do it, but they said that it's part of the plan, so I'll trust her on it. Not the best reception. How are you feeling?
Every time we go to one of your weird dream worlds, something happens. One of your cards. I I don't know. I feel connected to it.
You're talking about the nothing card, right?
Look at odds.
Yes. The power that I use to help you all is coming from the cards. I beseech their power, and it lets me weave that thread of sorts in a way with Silverdime's guidance to produce the desired effect. Though these ones are, you've seen me stop a spell before, right? I borrow some power from the nothing card to counter it. Though I've not fully mastered its effects, but it really, really likes you. I'm hoping Silverdime lets you all leave with it. Because it's going to be so much fun whenever we go on into our adventure. Imagine Lilkia. You're like, I don't like that. Do it again. I can't wait.
Is there any particular reason why the nothing card likes me, or just
From my
I don't know.
understanding, the nothing card is it's being a fresh start, starting from zero, from nothing. It lets you learn from your past and use that to grow. And that works well with the create card Raziel has. A lot of these cards are interconnected, and I feel that it so happened that with everything going on, especially with Coralie and your brother, it felt that you needed a fresh start. I can't fully say exactly why, but it knows what you've been through, what you're going through, and what you will go through, and that it will be your beginning. So I hope you take care of that.
Lokia is going to nod again and look down slightly. Thank you, Willow.
Could be a quite the annoying piece of filth that I am very proud to represent, but I still do care about everyone. And I've kept my promise to you. And whether I do it in an annoying way, mysterious way, or even an indescribable, discreet way, however I choose to do it, do know that I do care for you all. Now go and relax a little. I've put your favorite flowers in your room, gave you a little present, or if you'd like to join the rest for some drinks, which I think you all deserved. I think it's good for your stability. Let loose a while. I know you're a paladin, but let loose. Come on, it's not everything is supposed to be so black and white. Live in the gray. It's funner that way. And then Willow pats your head a little bit, gives you a little forehead kiss, and then just zooms to go drink with Valorant, Snick, and everyone else.
Lokia is going to take a moment just standing there thinking on those before following.
All right. And before we close for the night with a long rest, is there anyone would like to do anything in particular? Shenanigans or whatnot?
I think we're just gonna get boozed up and go to bed.
Boozed up and go to bed. All right. So, while you're drinking, before that, Valorant, how many do you think you consumed?
Oh shit!
4 glasses,
For glasses, for bottles?
4 glass bottles.
4 pints.
Okay. Do you order the exact same drink? Do
No,
you
it's always different.
always different? Okay. All right. Well noted. Can I just have you roll me a Constitution saving throw 4 times, please?
Well,
No, keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
There you go.
Interesting. Okay. Snick, how many are you drinking?
Well, he's a small guy, so probably like one. Got like this
Is
one pint, and he's just like nursing it.
Snick's not going to compete with Valorant?
No, he's a small guy. He's gonna lose.
All right. Constitution saving pro, please.
You got it.
Okay. Interesting.
And that's the only
Uh,
one I'm gonna get for the night.
hmm.
All my other
Raziel.
are gonna be shit.
Raziel, how
Mhm.
many bottles are you drinking?
Oh, well, enough until he can see Saloon.
Sure. Okay. All right. Put a numerical value to it and roll me
you like that?
Mm.
roll me constitution saves for them.
You said
Rather
bottles?
than yes. So each bottle you finish, roll a con save.
I have exhaustion, so I'm rolling everything with disadvantage.
That is correct.
Where's your going?
Other than that, 20,
Mm-hmm.
12. So that's the first. I'm gonna say probably like 4.
Okay.
So 12. Ooh, a 1.
Hey, no.
Or is that a 1? Look like a
Ben.
1.
Here. Stop it.
Oh, it's a 7.
Hey.
So
Okay,
12,
10.
2, 12, 10.
Nice.
Another net.
Sure, get rid of all your not 20s.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. 20.
All right, that's a 20. Good.
So 12, 10, 20.
Nice.
Ah,
16.
pretty good rolls considering with this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay. Lukia, how many are you drinking tonight?
Like Willow said, Loki is definitely a paladin, so she's had like maybe half a glass of just like wine or something.
Is Lukia immune to poison or disease at this level?
Yeah, she has been immune to disease for a little bit.
Okay.
Why'd you say poison?
Oh,
Alcohol poisoning? She's not immune to poison though, as far as I know.
okay.
Just
So
disease.
just disease, but not poison. Interesting. Okay.
Lay on hands though does, I think, neutralize poison, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. Gotcha. Okay. And how many drinks does Lukia consume?
Just like single glass.
A single glass, not a full bottle?
No.
Okay. Can you roll me one constitution save, please?
Yeah. And there's my bad roll.
Okay. It's not bad. All right. Voltaire, are you drinking or are you going straight to bed?
I was going to my room and I was gonna just like chat with the cards and go to bed.
Okay. No problem. Gorm.
Gorm got lost, but he's trying to go to bed. He is not drinking.
Okay.
Last time he drank, he woke up with a goat.
Yeah, he might have turned over a new leaf after that. So
As you try to look for your room, you hear a familiar bleating, bleeting, a familiar bleating. That's kind of right. No, I think it's this. I think it's spelled that way, bleating.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
sounds right.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
Frisky.
remember the voice you used for Frisky. So
It was just like a kind of like Gale, I guess.
Gail. Oh god, I can't do Gail. You hear the voice of Frisky in your head. Like, come home. Come. I'm right here. I can't do freaking Gail's voice. Anyway, you hear a very familiar soothing voice uh towards the room. Just pick a room, it'll be your room when you're in there. Frisky will be there. Uh a bed, but Frisky looks more humanoid here. A lot more, maybe a bit taller than Gorm, a little bit more thicker than Gorm, and just chewing hay and grass.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is what I look like in this realm. Very odd.
Do you know anything about this realm?
Oh, I know it's an extra plane or dimension. New one, but
And what does that mean?
it's artificial, not currently existing naturally.
So magic.
Yes.
Okay.
Never really invested my time and energy in these kind of magics, but interesting. Very interesting indeed.
And how do you know about this?
How? And and puts his hooves on his. I think it's better. There it is.
Oh my god. Nailed it.
It's better for you to find out later. As long as you can find someone named Solenti.
Why do I need to find someone named Solenti?
They will tell you what you need about me and how I came about to you specifically.
Okay, can you write this down? I might forget.
Put your notes. TLDR must find Solenti for more answers.
Is Damon with us?
Yeah, Damon's got a body pillow with his name on it.
Oh, he's not. He's not like.
No, he's not.
Okay.
If Rihanna was in this realm, the theme song of Whips and Chains are at a slow hum in their room.
Oh no.
Cause I'm
I
every
guess.
man, but I'm perfectly good at it. And you hear a satisfying pop, as if a plunger was just used at some point.
Oh no!
I hate all of you.
Uh,
I made her, and she was supposed to be 12.
in Lukia's mind, is 12.
Look is mine. She's 12.
Forever 12. Little sister.
Oh god, it's the dragon dilemma.
Mm-hmm. Fade to black, fade to black, fade to black.
Oh my god.
Okay. So we got the wonderful rolls in. All right. So we will tackle those rolls in the morning. Gorm, you have some new information about Frisky. Maybe once in the real world, maybe you can see if you can talk to Frisky about this Solenti person. Because a lot of the things that are happening here is kind of in the subconscious. There's times where you have to be pushed towards the more conscious side, but keep that in mind that not all things may make sense at this time.
No, they do not.
Yes. All right. If there is nothing else, Valorant, Lilkia, Snake, and Raziel, you enjoy your drinks and you spend that time with your comrades. Cheersing to see this is such a weird place. Willow's mine is very weird, and maybe you'd wish you'd never come back here again. And maybe you're right. Maybe you'll never have to come back into this mine ever again. But for now, you're in here, and maybe to an advantage, maybe to a disadvantage, more familiar place. You finish up your drink, you head to your room, and you sleep. Voltaire, you said you're going to spend some time with the cards. You have sleep and power. What would you like to do?
Muted. Sorry.
Please say power nap.
I was
You hear
just.
a chuckle from both.
I don't know. I was just going to see if they had real names and just where they came from.
Okay. Sleep will start. So, my name is Sleep, and I like naps. I like naps, and I like chill. Okay, we're gonna go Jennifer Coolidge for sleep. I like naps and chill, and I want to make sure that I'm well rested because I don't like my wrinkles to be present in the morning. And Power goes, "Hey, yeah. My name's Power. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know what to tell you."
Uh, just curious on if you had another name like Willow is Willow and not like an ability.
Well, it's hard to put a name on beings like us, you know. Yeah, we're spirit of things, you know. Just the spirit of things. I'm the spirit of sleep and restoration. How do you really put a name on that?
So if all your cards go to the real world, who stays back and keeps? Yeah, what card was that? Dream card? No. Yeah, dream card in
Yeah.
check.
Well, we support Silverdime here so that we can keep it in check, but we can spend some of our boons and let it leave, but it'll definitely weaken our power to hold on to it, which means there's going to be a lot more effort to be put into keeping it sealed.
Right. So right now you're all here with us, So who is sealing the card?
Oh, we're still sealing the card.
Okay, so you're like split up now, like half your power is here and half of it's there.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, I got a version of me that's there keeping in the other magic circle. Oh, oh shit. Sorry, sleep. They're not supposed to tell them about the other magic circle, you idiot.
So there's more than one of those circles we were at?
Oh yes, there's the one with the summoning and the one with the seal. So one of them, we had the Cloche False broke the seal and was trying to use the summoning circle where you were to fully exert some of their power into this realm. They
So,
managed to stop it, so it's back to being sealed.
but if they get out using the summoning, you have to send them back through the ceiling?
Correct.
Ah, okay. I guess that's good to know if they get out.
Yes. It's sort of a double layer protection, you know? Double layer. If they break one, we have another in place, but if they break the second one, a big sacrifice is going to happen, either here or out there in the real world.
Oh,
That doesn't mean that my relationship as sleep with dream is something that you should be worried about. We are connected, but not in that way.
and now I'm connected to you?
Yep. Yes, you are.
Why did you pick me?
Well, tell me this. What is sleep to you?
Sleep is life.
That sounds so stupid. Try again.
Uh, rejuvenation?
There you go. Hey, sleep. Don't bully the guy. He's just giving you her. I'm like, yeah, but who says sleep is life?
Alright.
But sleep to those who sleep on rejuvenation, to those who are tired, is life. It is something that would bring them energy, something that would let them rest. I feel like, based on your history, you've always been on the run, always on the move. You never quite feel safe enough to rest.
True. I mean, until I came to these lands and nobody knows who I am.
Well, we do, but you're totally right, especially after you're hearing about your mom. You've been restless.
Very much so. Right.
So, Power and I are here to give you the strength to rest and to bring some form of peace to you. Let's
Sounds
just hope Silver Dime lets us leave.
that sounds good. I'm going to try to rest now.
And then sleep kind of hovers above your head, and then just brace yourself for a second. And then, like, two, it feels gritty in multiple. It feels like there's is this sand covering your eyes? Like, sleep, it'll be fine. We'll be gone in the morning. Just poured a shit ton of sand down your face.
Like, okay.
Yeah. All right. So as you feel that those beads of sand or those grains of sand come power through your eyes, you feel a sense of calm that you haven't heard in a while. The voices that you hear instead of the noises and the whispers, you hear a faint orchestra, something sweet, something mellow, in a gentle beat, slowly calming the waves in your mind. You fall asleep. Valoran, while you sleep, You see images of your dad from the the turtle shell. You hear them whispering to someone you don't see. You're not able to move, but you're fixated on this point. You look at the visage of your father, look into you, and you see his hand reach toward you as if trying to grab you. It's there. Your dad is mouthing something, but you're not able to fully understand or grasp what he was saying. But the moment his hand touches your eyes, it comes fully into your vision. You wake up. It feels like it's the next day, but you're forgetting something. You know you have a dad, can't quite remember who the other person is. You know that you need another person to get you, but you can't seem to remember this person, what they look like, what their name. You see a void in your memories while trying to look up this person. Raziel, the night seems to go well, but there's a slight interference. Everything seems
Can't pick him
calm,
up.
and you feel a warm presence of Salune. You feel there is a shining beacon somewhere in this darkness of a dream that you have. But as you try and move closer to it, you feel like you're still being tugged back. You feel, is it thread? No, no, it's a little too sticky for that. You feel webbing,
Fuck.
still trying to pull you back.
Well,
All right,
am I kind of just like laying there?
Yeah, this is all in your dream so far.
Well, I guess I'll try would resist the web.
Okay. Roll me just a general strength check for this one. Actually, roll me a wisdom as you look into the new beacon of the moonlight. You reach out your hand and you feel moon dust shoot up from the light to grab your hand, and you see another one grab your other hand and slowly tug and pull you closer and closer and closer. You can feel some of the webbing give, but there's still some attachment that's there. Maybe a little bit, but the moment you put both feet in this moonlight, you wake up.
Okay. Am I where I went to sleep? Kind of look around to see. Look at the bottle. Got some good stuff.
You look down at the bottle and there's no bottle.
Oh,
It's on the other side of the room. You must have chucked it, but it's not
Hmm.
where you put it last time.
how do I? I mean, how do I feel?
I don't know. How does Raziel feel about that dream?
I feels good about the dream. I meant physically.
Physically, no. You're forgetting something though. Don't know exactly what that is, but you're forgetting something.
I roll insight.
Sure. 22. Okay. You piece through your memories. Instead of looking at what's missing, you look through your memories and look at the context of whenever this piece comes, what is the pattern? Is there a pattern? Is there a specific person, maybe, or an event that keeps happening? Or is it something that comes up on the day to day? You focus and you realized you've forgotten how to write on your dominant hand.
That's interesting.
So is Razel a righty or a lefty?
Right.
Try to write, it feels weird. So you switch to your left. Perfect. No issue.
Is that the same with my? I guess I would grab my shield and sword or a mace.
It
See
feels
if it
so
feels
weird. It feels weird. You try
like being
to,
left-handed almost.
yeah.
I saw swap them around.
Snick, you have no bad dreams. You do dream of this pocket watch, and thinking that, oh, maybe I can keep this with me. It's a pretty cool pocket watch. Maybe if I slipped it and swapped it with something else, it's not going to be an issue. You rest and you wake up the next day with no issue. Lokia, yours is interesting. You hear click clacking of heels moving down a stone hallway. You hear some whispers and voices, and you're not quite sure exactly, but you I think you think it's you. You hear your voice crying. You hear your anguish and pain. In this weird dreamlike state, you see a smaller version of yourself, uh, more childlike, crying and pouting and throwing a fit and letting out a lot of pain that maybe a younger you wouldn't have. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Can I ask little me what's wrong? What's hurting them?
Yeah. It's not fair. It's not fair.
What's not fair? What's not fair?
Everything. They took him and they took her. But then she came back and then I got betrayed. That's it hurts. It really hurts.
I'm going to hold uh Lil Kia and just put my hand on the back of her head. Oh, I know. I know.
There's so much pain. I don't know how to deal with it. Where's my mom? My dad? Why can't they just help me? I just wanted to have a family. Does nobody like me? Why am I being treated this way?
I'm gonna take care of you. I hope you know that.
The
I
moment you
will.
say,
Oh,
sorry, go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead.
I I will right the wrongs done against you.
As you're looking in, as you say those words, you realize that you weren't talking to Lil Kia. You're talking to yourself. You're really gonna fix this?
At some point, I hope.
Don't you feel like it's too much?
It might be, but if I don't fix it, nobody's going to.
Do you really have to do this on your own? On your own? I think you've. I think we've been alone for far too long. Maybe it's time we share the burden a little. You know?
You know what happens when we let people too close.
I do. I do. But does it hurt more that we let people in rather than shut them out? I am you, and you are I. We know each other. Whether you know it or not, you made me so that you have someone. I'm just here to help us. But you have to make this decision. It's painful, and I've been trying to reach you, but nothing. So I'm gonna take my time now to tell you. And Lil Kia in front of you takes your hand, looks at you, and says, we're tired. And I know we can fight more and we can do this. We've gone through so much and we're gonna go through so much more. I'll leave that decision up to you. I just want you to know that you don't have to do this alone. And I know you know that. Because I know that. So think about it. Maybe a little bit more, okay? And then as she says those words, you see a younger form of little Kia again, a little brighter now, a brighter shade of red. There's a little bit more spirit into it. Yeah, you can do it. And then you wake up. On to the next day. No, you might be forgetting something. Not quite sure what it is. Um, a sense of validation. Whatever conviction or you think this validation is, you feel much more energized today. And we're back the next day. Silver Dime calls out to you in the kitchen area. for some food. You enjoy it. Some interesting treats. One looks like they had tentacles in them. Nobody's touched that plate, maybe except for Snick. And yes, you all do get a long rest.
Yippee.
And once breakfast is done, Willow, Willow, Silver Dime. Oh my goodness, Silver Dime brings you back all to the main foyer where there is the magic circle that is set up. It says, "Well, thank you. I hope," and then she looks at every single one of you. "I hope the night went well without anything happening. And I think it's high time you all wake up." And the moment she says that, there's the bright blue flash of this portal. You see it beaming through the bottom, and you feel yourself being stretched and pulled and then condensed. But then you all wake up at the airship. It's slowly beginning to become morning. Uh, Maybe another hour or so, but you can feel some of the light already coming back, and a weird experience. You're like, I was awake, I was asleep. Am I awake again? You all are back into your body through the portal and back at the airship. Uh, and I'll leave that back to you, Dave. That's all for me.
Excellent job, Kyle. Excellent job. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. All right. Cool. Yeah, as Kyle said, about an hour or so until you guys get to Pier Star. If you guys wanted to do anything in the interim, it's early in the morning. You see a flock of birds, just kind of like flying right next to the airship. It's very beautiful. The sun is shining bright. There's very little clouds in the sky. It seems like a very perfect morning. What would you guys like to do in this hour or so before we get to Pure Star?
Check my pockets, see if I have both cards.
No, only one.
Has the cards. I want to see if I have the bottle now.
You check your pocket and your belongings to see if you still have the bottle. No, but there is a piece of broken glass there.
I don't have Snake's token on here, but just imagine that he's there. He's sleeping under one of the boxes. Anyway, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, you all safely, with the help of Damon at the helm, make it to Pure Star with absolutely no issues. And as you arrive, it's as familiar as you remember. There's nothing different that's going on, but you do recognize that the guards that were there when you first arrived in Pure Star, it's whatever. Yeah, you guys get off the ship, and Snick tells you that he's going to just wait for you guys on the airship. He's not really too good in crowded cities. And as you guys are sort of like taking in the air of Pure Star, you hear some very frantic footfalls coming towards you. What do you do in this moment?
Ready an arrow.
Ready my axe.
It doesn't sound like a lot of feet. It sounds like a pair of feet. And what you see before you is a dwarven woman who looks in her like early adult years. She sees you all, and she sort of like has like a recognition. Says, "Are you the ones that call hunts them?"
Oh yeah, that is us. Do we ever make that public?
I don't know. Who's asking?
Well, if you are them, and she seems like very out of breath. I can't get through to him.
To
My
who?
father, he's under some sort of curse. I can't get through to him.
Who's your father?
Oh, is this Bodrad's sister? Half
No,
sister?
no.
Okay.
This is a dwarven woman.
Sorry, he's a Dwarven.
And she says, "My father's name is Lester."
Oh, you little girl need to stand 10 feet back, at least.
Please, please, I don't know who else to turn to. He doesn't even recognize my face.
Good riddance.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
Loki's gonna grip her axe a little harder. I'm sure I can give him a face he'll recognize.
Please, this is not like him. I don't know what happened to him. He's not himself. Please, please, please. Ever since he got in contact with the shadowy figure, he's not been himself. He doesn't recognize me. I've tried to speak with him. He treats me like I'm just some sort of stranger. I'm his daughter, for crying out loud.
That everything else in the town seemed to be going okay. That we can.
I guess. Yeah, you guys don't sense that there's anything like different in the time that you've been away. You just know that this person, like, you could tell from like the way they're presenting themselves, they're in a frantic panic.
Is Lester at the hideout?
Last time I checked, he was. I don't know. They won't even let me in there anymore.
Give us a moment and we will check on it.
Please, please. Ever since my mother died, and he's been so grief stricken, and he's always wanted some way to rid himself of that grief. And ever since that shadowy figure met him, it's like he doesn't remember anything. And you see her reach into her shirt, and she pulls out a locket, and she kind of like rips it off her neck, and she like cautiously approaches Lokia. Do you do anything in this moment?
Sorry, people are yelling outside of my dorm. Loki is going to just hold on to her axe a little bit tighter, but let her approach.
And she sort of like grabs your free hand and places the locket in, and she says, "Please, please, this is all that we have left of my mother. Maybe I don't know much about magic, but I know that I've heard tales of artifacts that are used to break curses. Maybe this could be that kind of artifact that breaks this curse. Please, bring my father back to me, please." And you can see like tears streaming down her face.
Loki is gonna look at the locket and question for DM, would her mother's background in magical jewelry give her any sort of clue as to whether or not this could break any sort of curse?
So, what you can gather from the locket itself is it's not magical at all. A very, very beautiful dwarven woman. You've not seen very many beautiful dwarven women, but this one, she takes the cake. And on the other side of the locket, it says, "From Helen."
Hmm. Loki is going to look at the rest of the and then look back at the locket. Do we want to go see what's up?
I think we need to stop at Jerry's first.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Let's stop at Jerry's first.
What you ask, but we do it on our timeline and our time frame. Your father has slighted us and broke our trust. You're lucky we're entertaining you. My personal viewpoint is that if his mind is gone, oh, well, too bad. Tell us where to find him, and we'll come.
Please don't hurt him. He's not himself.
Oh, I'll make sure he's back to himself before we hurt him. That I can promise you. Now tell us where he is.
Last I knew, he was at the hideout.
Good and bad. We'll find you.
I will warn you though, they've upped their security there. I don't know why, but there's a lot more of the agents posted outside and inside. Some faces I've never seen before.
Insight check. Is she leading us to a trap? Is she like one of those, what do you call it?
Double agents.
Kind of like a double agent, yeah.
You could roll insight.
I'm not really good at that. Oh, let me roll my fortunes for the day. I'll take the 17, thank you.
From her body language and the way she's relaying all this information, you could very well tell that she's telling the truth.
Okay.
She genuinely just wants her father back.
All right, go home, little one. We'll do what needs to be done.
Please be careful.
Let's go to Jerry.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. So you guys are going straight to Jerry's shop?
Jerry's shop.
Gotta get it.
Come on, Charlie. Jerry's shop.
Is Gary gonna take our freaking kidneys?
I mean, it depends.
I just realized none of y'all are from the South, right?
I used to live in Texas.
Oh, never mind. You know what a beaver nugget is then.
No, I don't.
Just kidding. None of y'all know what beaver nuggets are.
I was still
It's so
born in
sad.
New York. I just lived there for a while.
What's a beaver nugget? Is that what you call beaver droppings?
No, there's this like sorry, I'm like totally derailing right now. I'm just eating them right now. That's why I had the thought. There's this like gas station chain like all over the South. It's called Buc-ee's. And
Yep.
like the thing that they're known for is beaver nuggets.
Yeah, it's
They're really fucking good. Yeah, Buc-ee's.
a snack thing.
Yeah.
So you guys can throw your token wherever you want on the map. But as you enter the shop, who's entering first? If I need to ask that.
Maybe Willow? As they're trying to find they're trying to rush the potion because the mom is sick.
Okay, so as you all enter, Willow being first, Jerry goes, "Well, hello, Willow, you're back.
No time to talk, wherever sheep. Let's go.
Thank goodness you're back. Follow me. And he rushes you to the back area, goes up a couple flights of stairs, and you see, and he brings you to a room, and in the room, it's got various potion bottles littered throughout the floor, and there's a bed with an elderly elven woman on it who looks very sickly. She's coughing. She's fighting to breathe. She doesn't look well at all. And he says, "Mother, they're here. Oh, please tell me you've got that potion."
Yes, I have the potion. Do you have the goods?
I'll let you take pick of whatever you want in my shop.
This is why I like you, Jerry.
Nothing too expensive, please. I do have a business to run.
I'll keep your word. I hope you should keep your word. Busts out the potion and gives it to Jerry.
Oh, please let this work. I've tried everything. Nothing has seemed to work. Mother, and he wraps his arm around her and kind of like lifts her up, and he feeds her this potion. And this potion is it's very thick, very viscous. And you could hear like the like it's a thick gulping sound as this woman drinks it. Kind of sounds a little disgusting, as if she's drinking like slime in a way. She begins to cough and cough, and she goes unconscious and goes limp in his arms.
Ooh, I hope I didn't give you the potion accidentally. The poison, I mean.
Well, now is not the time for jokes. Mother, please don't leave me, Mother. I swear to whatever you believe in, Willow, she dies. You'll be next.
Is that a threat, Jerry? I've been nothing but kind to you.
And as he is starting to get very agitated and angry and kind of like aggressive, the woman coughs once again, and you can see the color start to flood back into her skin. And he looks over, and with tears in his eyes and like a like a relief and a little bit of like laughter. He goes, "Mother, oh well, you sneaky devil, you! Thank you, and you just saved this elderly woman's life. Now she can live to adventure once again."
Lo smirks and chuckles a little bit and leaves the room for the two to be together in privacy.
Excellent. I'll get with you over the weekend and we'll figure out a good item or scroll for you to acquire.
Singular scroll. No. He said, take my pick. I'm taking everything.
He said one.
Nah, he promised multiple.
We'll work something out.
It has to be at least 5 scrolls.
Okay, we'll work something out
Okay.
over the weekend.
All right.
I'm not trying to cheap you out or anything, I promise. I just don't want to make you too overpowered because you're already overpowered enough.
Me? No. Continue.
Is there anything anyone wanted to do in this magic shop while you're still here?
Yeah, after Willow left, but before we go back downstairs, I wanted to punch Jerry right in the shoulder. Be like, never threaten my friends.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
That's kind of hot.
As you punch him in the shoulder, he's not a very strong person. He kind of falls to the floor with that even just the lightest hit. And he says, "You've got it. I won't threaten them again."
We risk our lives to get you this potion, and you doubted us. Just walk away.
Hot. So hot.
Awesome. Anything else anyone want to do while you guys are here, or moving on?
Guess moving on.
Okay. Where to next?
Should we go to Black Belt now?
That's what I was thinking.
Just say
Just
fuck you, Lester.
skipping town.
Oh, I completely forgot about Lester. Shit.
Okay, I didn't.
Lokia for sure didn't.
Oh, well.
She's been seething about him.
Lokia quite literally has just been turning her axe over in her hands since seeing Abigail.
Let's go bust some balls then.
Hey, I can send my avatar over to scope it out if you want, or we can just go over there.
That is entirely you guys' choice.
Giving them the choice. I've talked a lot today.
What do you guys think? Scope it out or going guns a-blazing?
Well,
In the spirit
sorry.
in the spirit of not metagaming, I think Lokia is not necessarily thinking of her head and just wants to go. She can, however, be talked into logic.
Anyone else?
Willow supports Lilkia and say, fuck it, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Well, let's hear from Valorant, Gorm, and Rosale first. See what they say.
Gorm's always gonna be for the front door approach.
I'm gonna scope it out, but I guess we're all just going in guns a-blazing.
Well, we gotta
You can-
come to a consensus.
Yeah.
I want to hear from everyone.
Sounds good. I mean, whatever we got to do.
All right.
I mean, we can
Let's
let
have it scope it out.
Damien or Valorant or somebody scope it. Valorant, sorry.
Well, I don't really have any scouting abilities.
Alright. Let's just walk in, I guess.
Walking in.
Walking in. Follow the crowd.
Perfect. As you guys enter the hideout, it was very easy to get in. I know Abigail had mentioned that there was extra security, but for some reason they didn't bother stopping you guys. Maybe it was because they recognized your faces. Maybe it was because of the shared uniform that a couple of you wear. Could be any reason, but they let you in.
Oh,
And as you step further into the hideout, you see Lester standing very confidently. Knew you'd come. It's only a matter of time.
What do you mean?
So, what'd you find out?
Well, it was a very sad funeral.
Wasn't talking to you. He's looking directly at Lokia.
She's going to step forward. You know exactly what I found. How long did you think it was going to take me, and what was your plans after I found out?
Oh, well, the same plans I have with everyone. Once I find no use, they're gone.
But why?
Why not? Tell me, little one. Have you ever just wanted power more than anything? Have you ever just sat there watching governments just betray their people, just not even bat an eye to death and famine and debt? Have you ever just sat idly by watching that happen and just not been able to do anything? I did. And now I can do something about it. Got all the power I need. All of the resources I would ever need. And it's all thanks to the cults.
What is your plan with all
It's
that?
wonders working with these guys. Oh, what's my plan? Oh, just sit back and enjoy the profits of everything that I'm doing.
And what of your daughter? What would she think?
I don't have a daughter. uh,
Can I take an insight check to see if he's
what-
like cursed or if I know what's afflicting him? Okay.
yeah, get roll insight.
Oh my god.
As you're asking him about his daughter, and he hears that, you see a slight twitch in his eye. You don't know if it's a lie that he's telling you or if he just doesn't know, but you could sense with that twitch that he's like fighting something internally.
As Lilkia sees this, she's going to look at the hooded figures around him, put two and two together that they have something to do with this, and look back at the rest of the party. Don't kill him. Not yet.
Hey, Lester. Cool question. Where's the beholder?
shit.
Ah, what did you like to know?
So is he with you or against you? Hey guys, I think we're fucked. Second question. You're trying to rule over money in a town, the only town that has its own form of currency.
You stupid little man. Yeah. This isn't the only town I have resources in. You forget. I'm the Spiderweb Guild. I have locations everywhere. I am everywhere. I am dipping my toes in every economy in this fucking earth.
Alright, checks out. Well, at least there's the beholder, so I think we can win. Please
You-
don't make me bite my words.
You, Lester,
What?
you have something to say to me?
You thought you can get into my head, huh?
Oh, I know I did.
You forget who I'm working with, don't you?
And you forget who I know. So let's get the facts straight then. And I'll fly over on top of Lilkia. Does anybody else want to do anything before I do something stupid?
Nah, pitter patter, let's get at her.
I was just gonna say, could Didn't we get that locket? Did we show him the locket yet?
Loki has it.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess before anything else happens, she's gonna say, "No, daughter, this doesn't bring up anything," and then she's gonna hold the locket in front of him, keeping a very, very firm grasp on it.
Are you handing it to him, or
No, just letting him see it.
She's
Are
just
you
showing
letting
the
him-
trump card.
are you letting him touch it?
She's not getting close enough to him for that yet.
That being said, he looks at it, and he says, "You think your tricks will work on me? Not gonna happen."
My tricks. The only trick here is how you bagged this woman.
Sorry.
Then she's gonna open the locket and take a step forward, getting a little bit closer to him, holding it open so that he could potentially touch it.
He puts the heart portion of the locket in his hand, and he looks at the picture, and you could see in his face like a little bit of like hesitation, like a little bit of like a fight for power, I guess. And then after like a brief moment, he clamps down on the locket, and when he opens his hand up, it is just a crushed ball of gold, essentially. Like as if you just grabbed a ball of Play-Doh or something, just squished it.
Lokia looks to the locket and then looks to Lester. Oh, when we got out of this, you have some questions to answer, and then giving permission to Willow to do stupid stuff.
Oh boy.
Well done. Willow looks at Lester square in the eye and says, Lester, you forget that you saw something when you touched me that night. Let's hope this fear and this arrogance of yours can overpower the fear that you saw. I suggest, and I can't, suggestion.
Oh.
And he doesn't have to make a roll because he rolls a fucking 3 on the die, so he can go suck a dick. Because that's what Portland does, bitch. And Willow, the implication for this one's like Willow is looking at Lester, but is also kind of at the same time addressing the Lester that's inside. But it could either go either way. But this one, he's looking at the facade that Lester is portraying. It does say that if a creature can't be charmed, it is immune to this effect. So I don't know if that. Willow is saying, I suggest, and this is addressing the facade, you drop the act and help us get the information we need.
As soon as you utter those last few words, you see a smile streak across his face. Not a friendly smile.
Not a
And
friendly smile?
That is all that happens. That is all that happens.
Shall we paint the town red?
Yeah, what was your original plan, Willow?
I want to see if I can cut the connection. That's the only one I can think of without fully harming him that I have on hand. Or else we're killing him. It's Kyle talking, not Willow.
What's the move?
Shit, just realized I was muted. Loki is gonna look to the rest of the hooded figures. I think the rest of you need to give us some privacy. And on the word privacy, she's going to lift up her axe and look to the rest of the party.
Do it. Do it.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Are they in cultist gear or spiderweb gear?
A little mixture of both.
Ooh, I do not like that.
Oh, you like my new friends? They're not going anywhere, but you are. You've got two choices. You either surrender to the cults, work with them and to make this world pure again, or, and I don't mind this option either, we kill you. What's it going to be? Oh, and I heard about you back there. And he points directly at you, Voltaire. They haven't forgotten about you. Your time will come. I hope your mother's okay.
Yeah, you better hope she's okay too.
Oh, that's adorable.
Okay, we'll get you better soon. I feel bad for
What?
killing
What's your
your.
game plan?
I say I'm gonna feel bad for killing your friends because they could be cursed like you.
They're not cursed. They're free.
I don't think so.
Free from this mortal plane pretty soon.
Bunch of big talk for people who aren't doing shit about anything.
After he says that, Loki is gonna go, God, won't you shut the fuck up and swing at him with her axe.
Fuck yes. Go ahead, roll for that.
Yay. Let's go!
Alright.
It's gonna really suck if I miss that.
Oh,
Alright.
you hit, and it impales directly into his shoulder, and he looks at it, and he pulls your axe out of his shoulder, and then he throws you about 15 feet back, and we're gonna roll initiative next time. That's where we're gonna end it.
No.
Jeez.
Shit, I'm at the front. No.
This yourself.
Well, time to roll up a new character. Shit.
I'll let you roll damage for that, Lokia, just that we at
Yeah.
least have something to start off with.
Do you want me to do that now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Max
Alright.
damage, let's go.
Alright. There we go. It's not bad.
Very nice.
And her goal has never been to kill him, so she's not gonna add a divine smite on that.
Hey, you do you. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. Again, thank you, Kyle, for that very beautiful one shot. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you. I hope everyone enjoyed that little story arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun little side quest, but really part of the story that was different.
It tied in very well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
I worked
beauty of
hard.
collaboration.
It's hard to make sure it ties in well.
I tried to
Thank
bring
you.
surprises back, but I didn't get any.
You never know, maybe the surprise are still coming.
I'm just kind of wondering how long have they been standing there waiting for us?
The last 3 days, they're just standing there.
Guys, keep the formation. We gotta look cool when they walk in.
Fred,
Yeah, Shad.
stand up.
Well, half of them are in the water.
Yeah, half of them are just kind of just laying in the water, I guess.
They're just like splish splashing.
They have little tubes they're just floating in.
Got a little
Like
bit
a
of-
lazy river.
Just going in circles. They happen to be right there.
Well, thank you guys. Yeah, I hope that ending there was exciting and makes you look forward to next week. I'm looking forward to next week.
Yeah, he's gonna die. I can tell you that right
We'll
now.
we'll see. We'll
No, I'm telling you that right now.
See.
I'm manifesting it. Is that what it's? What,
We'll see.
Manifesting it.
Coming
see.
from one funeral and planning for another, I guess.
I mean, maybe it'll be one of your guys's. We'll see.
Damn.
Damn.
All right, guys. You have a very good week.
See ya.
See y'all.
Bye. Any questions so far or anything?
Questions that you're actually gonna answer? No.
Yeah, I have one.
I mean,
What the fuck?
what the fuck? What?
No, just in general, what the fuck?
I ask for stuff that Not every day. Well, what kind of question did you have that you don't think I'll answer? Maybe I will answer it.
Why is Willow 3 people?
The answer will come in time.
Let's see.
It's still an answer.